about to go on our North Woods adventure in the four-wheel drive, six-wheel.
This is a four-wheel drive Ranger, 6-seater, and I think what we should do is get underway, and then we're going to open up the camera again so you can watch us actually shoot down the trails.
What a great idea, Joe. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us on the Greg Reporting Live in Northern Woods, Wisconsin, 2017.
Harrison Hills.
Harrison Hills, and this is my driver.
Sun is coming out.
He needs a little help, though. Joe, what do you think?
Well, I think
commentary?
It's got a front winch on that. That's what pulls them out.
I see,
They
okay.
put a winch on the front of their vehicle. You shoot the winch right there in front of his in the bottom.
He's got a winch. See the winch?
And the winch pulls you out when you decide to go mudding. We call that mudding. I don't go mudding, but we will be filming shortly going through a big mud puddle.
You like mudding?
So we'll
I like
film
mudding.
that. It's coming up. All right, here we are approaching a small lake, so I have to put the vehicle into low. I got to put it in four-wheel drive, so all the wheels are spinning, because we're about to get a little damp, and our feet are going to be raised up off the ground, and this is what it's all about. So take a look at the lake.
Oh, yeah.
And
all engines go. You're professional, Joe.
yeah, that's
Traffic, I'm driving now, and we're going super fast. We're going like 100 miles an hour. You can't tell because of the stability of the camera. And I don't ever take your hands off the wheel, because if you do, you might crash, right? Don't do it. We're going like 100 miles an hour. I'm gonna go over this jump, watch this. Wham! That's fantastic. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's bumpy in here. My first time driving one of these. I'm going like 3 miles an hour actually, but I'll speed up a little bit.
For them, we won't have these trails. It is regulated in Wisconsin, so a lot of people think, you know, ripping down the rainforest, yeah, that's definitely bad. But in the North Woods, they're managed and they're grown, and instead of the wood rotting and dying, and with the natural tree life of, let's say, 30 years, they'll cut it down at 25 years, so we can have lumber and make paper and do all that stuff, and then they'll plant that section and go to a different section. It's all managed, so you never feel that there's forests are wiped out.
It's like the Discovery Channel, Joe.
Yeah,
Discovery Channel. That also reminds me of the pile that we stacked at your cabin.
Yes, we stacked a good.
I mean, that's about the same size as that right there.
Yeah, without a crane. Looking at a area that's been combed over, but you'll see that the woods are still very thick. And once they get this section cleared, they'll keep those woods thick and they'll move to a different section. So it never feels like an area is completely wiped out, or that the environment would be harmed, because these trees they know we're about to
Joe, that's a deer in the background, isn't it?
Sure is.
I believe that's a deer right there, and she's not afraid of us at all, Joe. That's a Wisconsin deer. Look at her. That's beautiful. Anything you want to say about the deer, Joe?
Deers in Hammond, Wisconsin, the white-tailed deer. That's what we're known for hunting them in November. By gun hunt, and the bow hunting season, I believe, starts in late September and goes through January.
We get off for school for that too. So this is the end of the trip here. Greg Lemoine on the Northern Woods Tour with our guide, Joe Kiedinger. What do you have to say, Joe?
Well, I'm just glad you guys all had a great trip here. I hope you learned a little bit of logging and about the importance.
You want to sing us something or?
No, let's go to beer.
No, let's go.